I'm Dani Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Monday, August 5th, and I'm your host, Dani Gurry. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. We did here. Mama Cone and I went for a tour at Goodwill's Monocacy Boulevard location, where their administrative offices are, and the Veterans Service Center is located. Wow, it is a beautiful facility and even has space for local organizations to use for free. So if you're looking for a room, I believe the one they have could hold up to 75, but you could do like conference style, have a cocktail event. You can do anything, and it's really, really nice. Conveniently located, I think, as well. On Saturday, I actually went on one of the farm tours. This is very cool. I'd never been on one before, but had heard about it, and I visited Chestnut Hill Farm. Now, although their mailing address is Smithsburg, they're actually Frederick County, and I actually... they had little snacks and stuff before, so I put some fruit on my plate. I had some watermelon, and then I grabbed what I thought was pineapple and some cantaloupe. Not pineapple, yellow watermelon. I have never seen such a thing, and so sweet and delicious. So, of course, I had to purchase one for home use, and got that, plus some, delicious angel food cake, which is my favorite. But they have a great little market up there where you can buy fresh produce, and what a beautiful farm and great family. I had a great time with that. So the way that this happens is every month, a different farm, I think, hosts, and you do a complete tour. You have a dinner that local farm prepares, and they read the minutes from this organization that gets together every month from 100 years ago. So my friend Dave Conrad, that's who I went with, said, gosh, imagine in 100 years our names are going to be mentioned in the minutes of that meeting. Just very cool to hear about what the farmers were dealing with 100 years ago versus what they're dealing with today. So if you have the opportunity to do a farm tour, I encourage you to do it. It's very, very neat. All right, our 100th show is coming up in less than a month, August 20th. And I have a survey to get feedback about what you think about Good Morning Frederick. I'd love for you to fill it out. Just go to the Good Morning Frederick Facebook page. It is pinned right to the top. If you have any ideas about what would make the show better to watch, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of, and maybe some people you'd like to see featured. For those of you that I know have been here since day one and you jump onto the live shows most days or you catch after we've streamed, I really, really appreciate you. And to all of our new subscribers, welcome. We are now at 641 subscribers, which is, to me, unbelievable. And it may not sound like a lot, but if you've ever tried to get people to subscribe to you on anything, follow you, or like a page, it is very difficult, even when people like the content. I don't know what that is. It's like the commitment. It's hard to make that commitment to follow, like, and subscribe. So I absolutely appreciate all of you who have subscribed to the channel. We have 359 to go and a month to get to our 1,000 by September. Thank you guys so much for sharing that. All right, on today's show, we continue the support and highlight of the businesses participating in Frederick Chambers' She Pitch event, which is actually this Wednesday. And actually, we also feature some who are She Rose, and they're coming up later this week. I chat with Jessica Grigby today from First Sight Frederick. She fills her days with the images of precious babies before they're even born. And Mia Whitaker, also a finalist, she has Whitaker Interiors. And oh my goodness, that is like one of the dreams. Like when I make it, like that is my dream, to have an interior designer come in and just refresh. You know how they used to do like on all those HGTV shows. You just go away for a few days, come back, and your home is just completely staged. I kind of want that. You can reach out to her, though, about that. We're going to hear more about her business, Whitaker Interiors. And it's Possum Pets Monday. Thanks to Pet and Home Care, you'll meet Croy. At 1, he's not quite a kitten, but he's got tons of personality and energy. And he's probably a little bit more behaved than a kitten at this point. Bob Miller and Chris Michaels join me from WFMD's Morning News Express for your local news, weather, and sports. Plus, as always, I've got giveaways and all the events from the best calendar in the land. It's all right here coming up next, so let's get this thing going right now. I want to thank our show sponsor, We Help You Move. No matter whether you're moving across the street or somewhere around the country, Nicholas and his team of moving experts can make that process easier. Veteran owned and a huge supporter of the Frederick community, WeHelpYouMove.com. And if you see somebody on social saying, hey, what mover should I use? Know that I recommend We Help You Move, and I used them to move from my townhouse to storage, from storage to the home we're in now. And they did a phenomenal job. It was affordable and excellent work. So, WeHelpYouMove.com. All right, it is time. Let's see what is happening with our local news, weather, and sports. I have Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express. I love the last minute adjustments and fix-ups that I'm not. I do the same thing though when you see yourself on that camera.
He does that to me all the time. He always has to show he has more hair than me every single time.
Hey, look, I'm going to show the guns too.
Boy!
He's been working out. He had that garage sale, so he was moving all that heavy stuff from his garage out to the lawn.
Yeah, hopefully you only moved it out and didn't have to move it back in.
Right.
Oh no, I had to do it twice.
Not good.
So, I did it Friday afternoon because thank you for letting me have off. I appreciate that. And then I did it Saturday. It was funny. I got up early on Saturday, and my wife gets up, and I have it set up, and she goes, oh, I was coming out to help you. And I'm like, yeah, right. And then when I put it all away, she goes, why didn't you ask for my help? And I'm like, I got it, honey. No big deal. She does not like yard sales, so she doesn't mind going to them. She don't want to set any of them up.
My husband hates yard sales. I don't go to them. I don't shop at them. I love having them. I love the fact that I can get rid of my stuff, make a few bucks, and he cannot stand it, hates it.
Will you take a quarter for that? No, I won't.
I know. Yeah, I do love that. Oh, I have a $300 dresser. Okay, I'll give you 50 cents. Yeah, not going to happen today.
I mean, people are crazy. And the funny thing was, and God bless my wife, I'm sitting in there, it's like, 90,000 degrees outside, and I'm sweating like a pig. I'm sitting in front of a big fan, and when anybody comes in, I turn it off, and I immediately start sweating. And I'm like, okay, I got everything out. She starts bringing stuff out, and I'm like, honey, no, the next yard sale. We'll do the next yard sale. It was okay. I made a couple bucks.
Yeah, it is funny though when you do multiple yard sales, like even in a row or for the things people sometimes buy is nuts to me. Like you can have something out 4 times, no one ever touches it, and then all of a sudden 20 people want that item. It's so fun.
Yeah. Then the other thing was, I'm sorry, Chris, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, Bob, Dani, I am badly addicted to a Facebook Marketplace, talking about garage sales. I mean, you find some great stuff on there to the point where I feel kind of like a hypocrite. I'm always telling my wife, well, how much are you going to put on the credit card when you go shopping? And here I am on Marketplace buying things I really don't need, like baseball cards and CDs.
Have you found any really, really good ones?
Yeah, I mean, some great baseball cards, some old school Michael Jordan cards. But I found a whole desk for my production area in my office. I have a production room where I do a lot of my production work for radio.
Sure.
Found a really nice desk for like $200. I mean, and that's something you should look into, Bob, too, because I know you do the eBay thing, but you can really sell your stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
Well, I do sell a lot of stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and the funny thing was that I put my yard sale because they have a yard sale category, right? And I kept getting from Facebook, "We're sorry, we're not going to allow it because you have broken the rules." And I'm like, "What rules did I break? Please,
I'm telling you, Facebook willy-nilly is shutting stuff down. Like they're saying, we have this happen a lot in the group Everything Frederick and More. People will post and we can't share it because Facebook says, because you're sharing to get likes or comments. And I'm like, isn't that the point?
That's the whole purpose.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, I get to the point too with these yard sales, and I know prices on stuff, and I'm like, it's you want to get rid of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so people I had a guy offer me, I had 4 chairs, right? $30 for 4 chairs. And he goes, I'll give you 20. And I said, no. And he goes, okay. He walked away about 25. I said, no, I'm really kind of stuck at 30. I'm not going to, these are nice chairs. He drove away and came back. And he goes, 20? I said, no. And so, I'm like, oh, hang on a second. And I walked in the house. I said, how you want to let those go for $20? She goes, yeah, just get rid of them. And I came back out and I said, fine, take them for 20. He came back to you after. Yeah, take them for 20. And there were more. I mean, you lose money and you see money you're like, oh, well, that's money out of your pocket, but it's just been sitting around in our garage.
Right.
And then my wife did a Facebook post about the evolution of yard sales. Sitting around a house, got to get rid of it, put it out for a yard sale. 6 months later, where is it? A week later, go out and buy the same thing again.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So this guy offered you $25. You said no. He went out, took a drive, a few rounds around the block, and they came back and said $20. You lost $5 out of that deal.
Yeah, I lost $5 out of it. That's okay. I made more money off of something else.
That's right. And you got to use it for all that time. So there you go.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, you know what? Somebody else is going to be happy with it from now on.
That's right. That's right. All right, Chris. What's happening locally in news?
All right. Well, taking a look at the news today, we have in Thurmont. We're going to start off in Thurmont. A suspect in a burglary in Thurmont last month is currently being held at the Franklin County Jail in Chambersburg, PA, on separate charges. Now, Thurmont police say Adam Hagen, 34, who has no fixed address, is a suspect in the burglary of Tracy's TNT tags and title on Saturday, July 27th at around 4:30 p.m. Now, that day, an individual broke into the business at 36 Frederick Road and made off with various items. He got away on foot. Police say with the public's help, which is why it's really important, if you know something, to give these numbers a call. Hagen was identified as the subject. On Friday, August 2nd, Hagen was served with a district court criminal summons charging him with second-degree burglary, theft less than $100, fourth-degree burglary, and malicious destruction of property. Well, he didn't have a fixed address before. He has one now. It's in the jail. On Thursday evening, August 1st, 2024, just before midnight, deputies were dispatched in an attempt to locate a 45-year-old male wanted in a felony warrant out of Beaver County, Pennsylvania, for child sexual assault and abuse charges believed to be in the Frederick area. Deputies located the vehicle associated with the wanted subject at the Super 8 Motel on Monocacy Boulevard in Frederick City. It was confirmed that the wanted subject was registered at the hotel and the room was identified. Now, verbal contact was made with the subject through the hotel room door, and he indicated that he was not coming out of his room and that he had a gun. Now, a barricade situation unfolded, and an additional sheriff's office and Frederick City police units arrived to assist at approximately 12:50 a.m. On August 2nd, 2024, the situation escalated to the point of where shots were fired. Now, don't forget now, this is at a hotel. The standoff ended with the wanted subject being shot and wounded by law enforcement and then given immediate aid on scenes by the deputy. EMS personnel from the Frederick County Department of Fire and Rescue, already staging at the scenes, took over the treatment of the subject, who was then transported to the University of Maryland Shock Trauma Unit in Baltimore by a Maryland State Police helicopter, where he remains in critical but stable condition. Again, goes to show you what our law enforcement has to deal with on a daily basis, and putting their lives on the line for our safety. The
this guy was not. He's not a guy. He's not a nice guy. He has a couple. He has a couple different warrants on him. He had a couple other sexual abuse charges against him back in the early 2000s. I think 2003 from Indiana, and 2006. For child molestation. So not a good man.
No, and then all the cost associated with him, it's just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know, I think that was the second, that was 3 days ago. That was what, Saturday or Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that was.
Yeah.
So
Friday.
I'm kind of wondering if they caught that on Patrol Live, because Frederick City backed up the Frederick County Sheriff's Department at that hotel. So I didn't see the last episode.
I have to go back and watch it. I didn't watch it this weekend, so.
I didn't either.
All right, and finally, we got another one here. The Maryland State Fire Marshal's Office and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms and Explosive, ATF, are reporting some progress in their investigation of a church fire in Westminster on Thursday afternoon. Did you all hear about that or see the pictures of the church after that fire? It's completely damaged.
Yeah. I think, in my opinion, we've had a lot of fires here lately.
We have.
And I'm wondering, conspiracy theories are, do we have a firebug?
I
don't know, but it does seem strange. There's a lot happening.
Especially in Carroll County. I don't know if you noticed, it seems like a lot of them are in Carroll County, Tawnytown and Westminster, in that area. So that's why I love, we have these long conversations about conspiracy theories. There's always good topics with Bob around. I love it.
When did they start, Chris? When did they start? Do you remember about the time you moved over to Carroll County? Just saying.
Hopefully nobody from law enforcement is watching this right now.
No, you're good, man. You know what? You're everywhere. You're everywhere. Yes. You're on social media. Everybody knows where you are at every minute of the day.
Yeah, I'd be easy to find. That is for sure. All right, let's see. No, I lost. Oh, here we go. Officials say the origin of the fire at Clearfield Bible Church at 1303 Old Westminster Road was in the attic near the steeple. However, the cause remains under investigation due to the excessive damage caused by the fast-moving fire. Investigators say that they have not found any evidence that the fire resulted from any criminal activity and are looking into accidental causes or electrical failure. The fire marshal's office says that the damage is estimated at $1.5 million. That took me by surprise. That is a lot of money.
Well, rebuilding is very, very expensive right now. So it's too bad.
And finally, a suspect has been charged with the homicide in Hagerstown. Brian Anthony Stewart, 24 of Hagerstown, turned himself in at 2 a.m. on Friday. He's charged with first-degree and second-degree murder, first and second-degree assault, another nice guy here, reckless endangerment, and several handgun violations. He's being held at the Washington County Detention Center. I was looking at a post recently on one of the platforms here, and they were asking about safe places to move into Hagerstown. And look, I don't want to throw Hagerstown under the bus, but violence is getting bad over there. Something has to be done in that city because we hear a lot of the news. All this bad stuff is happening in Hagerstown, and something just needs to be done over there to clean up that city, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
Taking a look at weather today, sunny, hot, 97. Tonight, clear to partly cloudy, low 74. Now, tomorrow, it looks like you might want to bring those umbrellas. Mostly sunny skies early, then heavy thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. Storms may contain strong, gusty winds, high of 96. And tomorrow night, variable clouds with showers and scattered thunderstorms. Apparently, storms are going to be more numerous during the evening time. So just keep that in mind. Of course, we'll update you tomorrow morning with the updated forecast on the storms and stuff like that.
Yeah, we seem to have like a lot of the thunder and lightning. Haven't gotten too much rain, or it's rain in like one place and you can go quarter mile and it's completely dry. It's weird.
And they're getting nailed today down in Florida with the tropical storm. So we'll see how that's going to affect things too.
Oh yeah, my little sister was just here with my niece and nephews heading back to South Carolina. School is supposed to start on Wednesday, and they're thinking it may be delayed due to this tropical storm. So.
Yeah, I got a friend of Linda's, one of her coworkers. They were trying to fly in, and they got their flight was canceled out of Philly. They were heading towards Florida. So I got some good news. I know Chris didn't have any, of course, but I got some great news. I saw online that there was a plane leaving from BWI to Albuquerque the other day, and that people were staring at this beautiful brunette, raven black-haired lady on the plane on a Frederick. I don't know if it was a Frederick magazine or not. It was our very own Dani Gurry.
How about that?
How crazy is that, though? That's really funny that my friend was on that flight and took a picture of somebody a few rows ahead of her reading the Frederick Lifestyle magazine that I was in. So, yeah, that was just kind of funny.
Yeah, absolutely. That was fantastic. So.
Yeah. Maybe I ought to do that. Like have people take my photo around on trips with them like they do with Frederick Magazine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where in the world is Dani? I don't know. Yeah. Let's find it.
Well, you're a lot prettier than Waldo, so if you're going to search for somebody, I'd rather search for you and not Waldo.
Thank
you. There you go.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah, there you go. All right. In sports, Gunnar Henderson was showing off the guns. Get a 2-run homer. Adley Rushman drove in 3 runs. The Orioles beat the Major League leading Cleveland Guardians 9-5 on Sunday. They split their series. Henderson went deep in the 4th inning against Gavin Williams for his 29th home run of the season. Jackson Holliday, who had that grand slam, hit another solo shot for the Orioles. Nationals, they defeated the Milwaukee Brewers 4-3 on Sunday. Luis Garcia homered for the 2nd consecutive day. Mitchell Parker threw 6 shutout innings for his first victory since June 16th for the Nationals. The Keys, well, they ended up their series with the Virginia Black Bears at Nimio Field at Harry Grove Stadium over the weekend on a losing end of a 10-1 loss to them at Nimio Field. The Keys off today. They travel to Pennsylvania to take on the State College Spikes on Tuesday. And I guess finally, the White Sox, if you've not heard this, they're on the worst kind of history making. They have lost 20 consecutive games since on Sunday was their 20th. Wow. The Major League's longest skid in 36 years and one short of the American League record. Now, it was interesting, the story I saw posted the Expos and the 1916 Philadelphia Athletics and the Boston Americans, but they didn't mention, thank goodness, the Orioles' 21-game losing streak to start the 88 season.
You know, it's quite funny. I went to work for 98 Rock right after Bob Rivers stayed on the air for those until the Orioles won. That was really time. Crazy.
Yeah. Now he stayed on 24/7, right?
Yep. Yeah, he made worldwide news because it was kind of a joke, at first. He said, well, I'm going to stay, I think they'd lost like 5 or 6 games. And then he said, well, I'm going to stay on the air until they win. And it took several weeks.
It took forever. Yeah.
So the White Sox right now are on pace to hopefully break the Mets record of most losses during the season. Don't
you hope so?
I hope so. Real quickly, 2 things I want to say, Dani. I know you're busy. The one time I don't wear a hat today, I noticed that the light's shining off
the glow.
My glare here. So hopefully I'm not blinding your viewers if they're looking. Second thing is I'm very disappointed in the 2 of you because you didn't notice I trimmed my beard.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, and it's not long. It's not hanging down anymore.
I do notice now. Thank you for pointing that out.
It looks
now.
Good.
I have to point it out to you.
Did you use Just for Men as well? It doesn't look as gray, or did you just cut all the gray out?
Well, no, I cut all the gray out. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. So, did you also say the 2 of yous?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I wasn't going to point that out, but thank you.
Yeah, I am.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
It's like my cousin Vinny, the 2 Utes.
You know what? And by the way, I don't understand what's going on. I applied a few weeks ago to become an English teacher for Frederick County Public Schools. They still haven't called me back yet. I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, that application went to the circular file, my friend.
I guess it went to the shredder.
All right. You guys have an awesome Monday. We will see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you very much.
All right. I want to thank Chris and Bob for making my mornings. I love it. Plus giving us what's happening. I don't even pay attention to most of the news. I only catch up with it when you guys do here. All right. Let's talk quickly about what we have to give away. Oh, I have a pair of tickets to Climbing for a Cause, which is at Tree Trekkers on the 17th. That is next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the 17th. My husband hates that whether it's this Saturday, next Saturday. Anyway, the 17th. You can go to Climbing for a Cause. I'm going to give you 2 tickets every day this week and next week. We're going to be giving you tickets to go to Climbing for a Cause. Great event, raises money for the American Cancer Society, Relay for Life. We're going to be hearing from my friend Karen Wolcott from American Cancer Society coming up I think this week. But you can text CAUSE to 888-465-2944 to win that. And of course, our weekly giveaways of the Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, the Tree Trekkers 3-hour adventure ticket, and 4 tickets to any regular season game at the Frederick Keys. Text all of those keywords in through anytime, 24/7, and check your texts because I texted the winners, but I did it this morning and not Friday. So you can check your text to see if you are a winner of last week's prizes. All right. Quick break. Then it's all the events from the best calendar in the region. And then you're going to hear from Jessica Grigby from Sight Frederick, Mia Whitaker from Whitaker Interiors. Both of them are pitching on She Pitch Wednesday for Frederick County Chamber. And then, of course, it's our Possum Pet today, thanks to Pet and Home Care. All of that is coming up right after this.
All-in-One Events is Frederick's #1 source for event rentals and entertainment. Please visit us on the web at www.aioeventgroup.com or call 1-888-727-8902 for more information.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining flattery beyond compare.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
Oh, yes. It's going to be a fun event. I'm going to be the MC for that event. It's going to be a ton of fun. Get your crabs. You got to order them. You have, I think, two weeks left by the 19th for that. All right, let's talk about what is happening in this great town of ours. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors, serving the area for more than 34 years. Wood Floors, luxury vinyl plank, pretty much anything you can put on your floor, they can handle. Give them a call today, 301-948-9663. That's 301-948-WOOD. Or just go to atlaswoodfloors.net. When you call or email, ask for Jeff. That's my little brother. And he'll come out and take care of you, give you a good quote, and show you what they can do, which is amazing stuff. I'm telling you, they've done some amazing projects throughout the region, down to D.C., Virginia, Frederick County, all of it as well. All right, let's get to our calendar here. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh, I got to look around here. Oh, there we go. You can go to promocircus.com and then click on Everything Frederick Live and then click on our calendar. The easiest way to view the calendar is by clicking on the Agenda tab. Now, you may notice I added in a lot of the displays or with exhibits that are happening at the Delaplane Arts Center in downtown on Carroll Street. So there are exhibits. You can see details about the exhibits on the calendar and who is going to be there. So if you're an artist, you can check that out as well. Let's see what is happening this week. We are going to check out, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, you can, oh no, that's not today. I'm going to have to take that off. We thought we were doing it the first Monday of every month, but we're actually doing, I got to remove that. Goodness, I didn't notice that last week. Okay, Ori. We have one coming up with Ori. And when you're on the calendar, let me just see here. We're not doing that today. All right? Just scratch that. But yes, it is coming up with Ori, but I think it's next week. So we will talk about that too. All right. Let's talk about tomorrow is the National Night Out. National Night Out happens in 5 area parks. You've got Mullinex, Hill Street, Carrollton, and Ballinger Creek Park. I'm going to be over at the Ballinger Creek Park for a little bit, 5 to 8 p.m. Usually there's free food. You get demonstrations from local law enforcement. A lot of the local businesses will be out with free stuff for the family. It's usually a great time to meet your neighbors and your friends and put a face on local law enforcement who are always out there to help. So check out National Night Out. It's Tuesday, tomorrow, 5 to 8 p.m. Or 5 to 7:30, it looks like, at the other parks, Hill Street, Carrollton, and Mullinex in Frederick. Great events. They are national organizations, so it does happen all around the U.S., always on the first Tuesday of August. Okay, on Wednesday, it is Cocktails and Conversations at the home of Everything Frederick. It is our social networking evening, and it's more social than networking. It's been so great because it's not the people you see at all your other networking things, and the group is usually smaller, which gives you way more time to chat with people. I've met some great people. We've met Wolf's Exotics at that event. I also met the New York Life guy who did the golf tournament. Brandon, I think his name is. Yeah, it escaped me for a second. Also talked to Melissa from what is the place? Oh my goodness! Now I'm completely blanking on everything. Anyway, it's like cosmetic stuff. I'm going to be having her on the show as well soon. But anyway, great fun people. The Moss Lady usually comes out, Judith, and we usually have a great time. So come on out, 5 to 7 Wednesday at the home of Everything Frederick. I will be out there from 5 to about 6. At 6 o'clock, I'm going to skirt around to Hood College to watch She Pitch, and that starts at 5:30 and goes till about 8 o'clock. So if you want to check out She Pitch with all the businesses, you can do that. That's free to attend. Both of those things are actually free to attend, which is awesome. And then Thursday, of course, is Alive at 5. Let's see who is playing this week. Thursday is Dan McGuire. Great band Thursday night. You might want to check that out. That is a really good band. And then the Starlight Family Film Festival at the Natelli Community Center. It is Migration is the film for this Thursday at 7 p.m. That's a great event. You do want to check their Facebook page if weather is a concern. And then Friday, you can check out the Double Decked History Tour is happening. And then, of course, on Saturday, from 10 to 2, it is the Boomtown filming at Asbury United Methodist Church. If you want to head over there, you can. They're also filming at the FSK Hotel. So the Asbury shoot is from 1970s, and the FSK Hotel shoot is from the 1940s. So if you're in downtown Frederick this weekend and you see a lot of people looking like they're throwing back from the their time travelers from the 40s or 70s, that will be why. All right, want you to keep these events in mind. Coming up August 14th, that is next Wednesday, it is the Downtown Frederick Night Market. And I have that special event. I will be at the home of everything Frederick. If you show, because we are leading up, that will be within a week of our 100th show. If you show me that you've subscribed to Everything Frederick Live on YouTube, you can choose to get Maryland Lottery Scratch Off, or tickets to the Keys, or tickets to Alive at 5. So come on out between 5 and 8 at the Downtown Frederick Night Market. Also, if you purchase a t-shirt or a tumbler or a hat, you're going to get a tank top for free while supplies last. I was getting everything organized this weekend, and once those run out, we will find something else that you can get for free. But you're going to want to get there early. Purchase your Good Morning Frederick merch, because remember, when you purchase your merchandise from Good Morning Frederick, it gives me the money to donate to all of these organizations and do all the fun things that we do, like buying shoes and giving school supplies and all that good stuff. So by donning the Good Morning Frederick merch, you're actually helping your community. And then the 17th is quite busy. We've got tree trekkers for the Climbing for a Cause. Then we're going to head over to Newmarket for their Big Money Bash. You want to buy your tickets for that. You do not need to be present to win, but for $25, you get free food, free drinks, and you can win some big money. And then on the 24th, we are looking at the events at Common Market, as well as the Habitat for Humanity. So, all right, I think that is covers us for what is happening in this great town. If you have an event that you would like to be included on our calendar, please email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. Also, if you're looking for an MC for your event, you can reach out to me anytime. I would love to come out and help you. All right, if you're getting hungry or you're trying to think about what's for lunch or dinner, how about heading to the Golden Mile to Ty Merrick? Looking for a great place to eat, and I decided to take my mom to Ty Merrick.
Yeah.
What did you think?
Oh my gosh, it was just so beautiful. You didn't want to eat it. It was a great presentation, and I tried things I had never tried before. And you walk away just with scrumptious on your mind.
Oh, yeah. So they served us a tea and an iced tea. And none of us are big iced tea drinkers, but it was one of our favorite things, wasn't it?
Oh, it was sweet and light and delicious.
It was. And then the curry puffs, I think they were.
That was one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
It reminded me of something my mother and grandmother used to cook. It was excellent flavor.
Well, if you want excellent flavor, great presentation, I mean to be stuffed, head to Ty Merrick, 1170 West Patrick Street in Frederick, tymerrick.com. Ah, yes. The food's so good. It's making my mouth water just thinking about it. All right, let's talk about who is making our market phenomenal. We love local business and everything local business does for our community. Ty Merrick. Market Makers is sponsored by Dublin Roasters, the Frederick Coffee House fueled by love and positivity. Visit Dublin Roasters at 1780 North Market Street or at DublinRoastersCoffee.com. All right, the She Pitch event is Wednesday, starting at 5:30 at Hood College. Mia Whitaker is pitching for the growth phase of her business, Whitaker Interiors. I had the chance to chat with her while she was on vacation in Michigan. Here's Mia. So excited to have featured the businesses for She Week. If you haven't heard of She Week, it is part of the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce celebrating women-owned businesses. And Mia Whitaker from Whitaker Interiors joins me now. You are pitching for the growth stage of She Pitch. Are you excited about this opportunity?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I think it's amazing. Frederick has such a tight-knit community, and to be able to be a part of it and kind of experience on the inside what that's like is really cool.
Yeah, and so we are so excited to have you as part of our community. You were telling me you've had Whitaker Interiors, the business in Frederick, for just a couple of years now, and you're already growing and looking to expand, which is phenomenal. We love that kind of success. Tell me a little bit about when things got established and what you guys are up to right now.
Yeah, so we founded in January of 2022. We are, trying to expand our markets into the DC metro area. We have lots of clients in Montgomery County as well. But we focus in full service, interior design, and we have also focus in sustainability. So we're always trying to implement that, in our clients' projects.
Yeah, look, I think that's obviously an important factor for a lot of people looking to try to make sure materials or how things are set up are utilizing those sustainable options. Is there a project that you have done that you were just like, when you completed, you were like, okay, I'm pretty good at this stuff?
Yeah, actually, we had a Second Street project in DC. You can look on our portfolio, some of the before and after photos of that. My favorite part was kind of the creativity and the functionality that we had to create for these clients that they did not have with a small space. So very honestly proud of that project.
Yeah, that's good. You should be, to be honest. And I love seeing ideas, space-saving ideas for, smaller footprints. I think a lot of people, especially in the larger cities, have to make do with, 400 or 500 square feet sometimes to survive. And I've been watching those TikToks about those New York apartments. You could probably help those people up there too. But so when somebody comes to you, do you find that they have particular things in mind, or do you kind of talk to the client and understand what they're trying to achieve and then just present these ideas?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people come with at least a general idea of the spaces that they want to accomplish. And then we help, kind of bring from a consulting perspective what's realistic and then also what's important. Again, providing those options. It's not just the one thing that your, contractor maybe recommended that you can do, but there are dozens of ways, to solve the issues that you're facing.
Oh, I love it. I am so fascinated by the brain that you have in order to see things that I could never see. So you're not purely construction, right? Somebody could contact you now and just say, hey, I'm sick of my living room. I don't know how to move the couches right and the colors it should be. You can actually go in there and make all of those recommendations?
Yeah, construction is just the first layer, and then the second layer is furnishings. So from a construction perspective, we're doing everything from bringing in a general contractor to subcontractors to all of the materials for the project, like cabinets and countertops. And then for a furnishing project, we could be utilizing some of your existing pieces and integrating new pieces, paint colors, smaller scale construction like window treatments and resurfacing, as well as completely refurnishing a whole home.
Oh, that is so awesome. I just think of all the HGTV shows though, and I'm like, oh my God, I would love somebody just to come in and I can come in a month later and it's like, whoa, and be awesome. Yeah. Is there any particular project or type of project that's kind of on your hit list? Like one of these days I want to do X?
I mean, we really enjoy new builds. So being able to consult from beginning to end, we have done it before, but to continue to get those projects and of that scale and of the ability that we're able to have that sustainability influence, even from, the basic building systems perspective. So I think that would be the goal. There's obviously like LEED buildings and WELL buildings. Have a WELL GA certification. So, those kinds of things would be amazing.
Yeah. And well, Frederick's a great place to be for that with the amount of construction going on. So, if there were somebody watching right now, at what point during the construction phase does it make sense to bring you in? Is it too late if they've already broken ground, or at what point do you feel like you can be the most impactful?
Most impactful definitely would be at the beginning of the planning phases of the layout. So if they're breaking ground, they've probably already confirmed their layout, which is one of the most important portions. It's not too late. It's just the the level of ability we're able to influence.
Very interesting. So you really focus on, I'm assuming, utilization of the sun patterns, where the shade's going to be, so that you can implement things that make sense for those particular parts of the house.
Yeah, it's all has to do with your lifestyle, right? And what spaces and the orientation of your home. And obviously, there's limitations with building codes, but as much as we can help influence, we can.
That's exciting. Oh gosh. I definitely want to follow up with you when you're at I would love to see the whole process work, where you kind of meet with somebody and then help select things. I just think that that's so fascinating and amazing. But so you have a team of 3 right now, you said.
Mm-hmm.
And where are your offices located?
We're located in Frederick, so we're local, which is great. I think our ultimate goal is to probably have maybe 2 locations, maybe 15, 20 employees. That would be the goal.
What has been the biggest challenge in owning your own design firm?
Being the employee as well as the business owner, trying to consistently move forward systems and operations and marketing and all that fun stuff, as well as also playing the designer and, the project manager. My employees are awesome. They play a key role in our business as well. But being able to get some of those operational things off my plate would be nice.
Maybe leaning on other experts for that can help kind of alleviate a lot of those day-to-day tasks that are involved in those things. But I totally hear you. I know it's hard to wear all the hats. And look, I think it's just phenomenal that you're, achieving as much as you can. You said, I think you've had, about a dozen clients. What is the average? Is there an average time span for each job? Or I'm assuming, I guess, everything is different?
I think at minimum, we're looking at 4 months, even just for a furnishing project, up to 6 months. But obviously, if you're talking a new build, that can be 1.5 years, 2 years.
Yeah, fair enough. Are there any secret places you shop for your furnishings, or any place maybe you can recommend for people to go if they're looking for interesting things?
So the best thing about working with a designer, obviously, is our access to our trade-only vendors. So I can't give away my secrets, but we can certainly help you find something.
Do you guys, or do you ever have clients who want to utilize refurbed or used furnishings to help, again, with that kind of sustainability, like finding some good finds at like Habitat Restore or places like that?
Yeah, of course. If that fits into your aesthetic, we do that. We have a client right now where we're utilizing their old kitchen cabinets into their new pantry. Any way that we can do that, we will. And then if we can't reutilize materials, we'll try and donate to something like Community Forklift or a local restore as well.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Where can people get more information about you and potentially reach out?
Best place is our website, whitakerinteriors.com. There's contact on there. We're pretty responsive within 24 to 48 hours, depending on if it's the weekend. So definitely right there, a ton of information.
We appreciate your time today. Good luck at She Pitch. We will be there keeping an eye out. And I'm sure no matter whether you are the winner of that sheep pitch or not, we know you're going to be around Frederick for a long time, and we really appreciate you helping to make our economy more beautiful with your interior design.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, Mia from Whitaker Interiors. I think, oh God, that's the pictures. You have to visit the website and look at the photos of the work. I think it's really great. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're back with Jessica Grigby from Sight Frederick and our possum pet for this week. All of that comes up right after this.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
The Crab Shop is open. Join Habitat for Humanity of Frederick County, Maryland for the 9th annual Blue Crabs and Blueprints celebration on Saturday, August 24th at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds. This family-friendly day includes crabs from JB Seafood, food trucks, live music, and yard games. This fun-filled day supports Habitat's home repair and home build programs, making a difference year-round right here in Frederick County. Crabs must be pre-ordered by August 19th, so don't delay. Get your crabs now for this Maryland-style crab feed.
All right, another one, making our market phenomenal, is coming up. I got my market makers messed up. We do love Dublin roasters, though. But this one is sponsored by Rita's of Frederick. 11 flavors of custard daily. You can check their Facebook page for flavors. Plus, they have that new braided pretzel, just $3.99. Grab some spicy mustard or nacho cheese with it. Open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. every single day. Rita's 538 West South Street in Frederick. All right, Jessica Grigby spends her day watching babies in the womb, smile, yawn, and more. Oh my gosh, wait till you hear what a baby did just this weekend. I went and chatted with her. Her company, Sight Frederick, is located by Chuck E. Cheese off Guilford Drive. They're in those kind of professional buildings right behind that area. And she is just a great person. Oh gosh, I'm not even sure if this is the right video. Let's see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, see what we got.
We were looking.
Nope, wrong one. Here we go. Here's Jessica. Nope, not that one either. Goodness, Lord have mercy. I guess I did not upload Jessica, so we're going to chat here. Here she is.
Take two. The second time in 100 shows, my audio did not record. So we're back with Jessica.
Happy to be here.
Sight Frederick, a she pitch finalist. Exciting. That is coming up in 2 days.
2 days.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm nervous.
Are you?
I am nervous. I just get nervous talking in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're passionate about it, though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. Sight Frederick, what is it?
We are an elective OB ultrasound studio specializing in early gender reveals and 3D facial imaging.
I mean,
it's fun.
The pictures on the wall, phenomenal.
Thank you.
And it's unbelievable the detail that you can get now.
The technology is incredible.
Yeah.
Really.
How did you get here? What was your journey to Sight Frederick?
Oh, the journey. I worked as a high-risk OB ultrasound tech for over 10 years and just kind of saw a difference in the medical field, how much it's changing over the years and not always in the best way. And I wanted to provide a place that families could come and really experience the pregnancy journey the way I felt like it should be appreciated and experienced.
Yeah. And so you originally had a partner, right?
Did.
Okay. So you started with someone else. That didn't work out so well, but you are now sailing forward.
Yes.
Creating your own vision for this company.
Yeah.
What would you hope to achieve by the end of this year? Do you have
goals? I definitely have goals. I have goals for everything.
I love it.
I would like to have another sonographer working, scanning, opening more hours just to meet the need, and potentially a second studio.
Put it out there. Put it out there. You got to put it into the universe to get it. Yeah. Second studio would be awesome.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about Frederick or another, ultimately, what would you think? Is Frederick big enough for 2 studios, or would you think about like an outlying area?
I'm thinking an outlying area.
Yeah. Very cool. Well, hey, anything is possible, right?
I agree. God is good.
Yes, God is good. God is good. You are you weren't born and raised in Frederick, but not far, right?
Damascus.
Yeah. So you were Frederick South.
Yeah.
You call it. And you are married and have
2 girls.
2 girls.
2 little girls. I'm married actually to a Frederick City police officer.
Yes.
So we're very much community oriented.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have 2 little girls.
Yeah, and that's awesome. When your girls were born, did they have this sort of technology for you? Were you able to experience it?
They had, with my first, they had just the 3D, so just like the yellow imaging that people are very used to seeing. But it wasn't these elective ultrasound studies weren't a very big thing. That was almost 10 years ago. So.
Right.
And then with my second, this technology came out toward the end of that pregnancy, so I definitely played around.
Yeah.
Took some of my own pictures. But yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Were you here at the time? Like, no.
No, yeah, I worked at a hospital.
Okay, so you were at the hospital. Very cool. Yeah, none of this was around when my kids were born. I got the black blobby, it looks like kind of like a something, I'm not really sure. But now what you can see is just unbelievable.
Oh, you can see them yawn, smile, frown. I mean,
it's unreal.
It's really cool.
Yeah. And with your experience, have you ever found something that could be an issue? And how do you handle that?
I have.
Yeah.
Just because I've had the trained eye. That's what I spent my whole career doing. So there are a few things that I have caught that not necessarily were missed, but maybe developed later in the pregnancy.
Right.
And I reach out to the doctors.
Oh.
I let them know, hey, we shared this patient. I saw this. And they are very good about getting them in.
Oh, great.
Monitoring it. Yeah. And figuring out what's going on. So there's not a lot of pushback, which I really appreciate because I do have experience. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And them taking me seriously makes me feel better about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're getting to see things, that again, they may have it might just have developed since the last time they've been in,
and that's the thing is
had been big
a group effort. Mama and baby healthy, no matter whose care she's under. So,
Has there been any scan that really sits at the top of your mind that was just like, oh my gosh, it was awesome?
Oh, yeah. We have a few of them. Or just things I haven't even seen before. Yesterday, I scanned this amazing couple, and I was trying to look at the feet, and baby just put the butt in the image. So I had this perfect picture of this baby butt. It was, I loved it. She loved it. It was so precious.
Oh God, I have to frame that. That's so cute.
It was really cute.
That's really fun. Yeah. I mean, look, what a gift, really. And it makes a perfect gift. So if if a friend or a relative is pregnant, you can gift the opportunity to see the baby.
Yeah, we do offer gift certificates and online, like e-gift cards. So 2 ways to do it. The best part about it is people will come in with this idea that all babies look alike. And by the time they leave, they're like believers in like No, they don't.
Yeah. This is my baby.
It's their DNA.
Yeah.
And it's a magical experience, to just watch their mindset shift. Like, oh my gosh, that's my kid. No, like they don't all look alike. And just to see how much they actually enjoy it. I think they enjoy it way more than they think that they will.
Yeah.
It's
Who
really
does the appointment?
So
generally
different packages range. Our average probably 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they range from 10-minute packages to 25-minute packages. And they have the option to add on 5 minutes to their scan too.
Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful in here. Very relaxing space.
Yeah.
You've done very well. And
I appreciate that.
You kind of just take a deep breath when you're here and like let it out.
Right.
Very
That's what I
relaxed, and places for families to.
Oh, yeah.
This is a group affair if you want.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be just mom, certainly, but everyone can come and enjoy. I see, you had the stadium seating almost there with the big screen where everybody can watch.
And it gives mom a little privacy too.
Yeah, on the other
back a little bit.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. That's very cool. All right, well, we wish you all the best at She-Pitch coming up on Wednesday, 5:30 at Hood College. This is Jessica. You're going to see lots more of her. Come see the babies. Yeah. They're so adorable.
I'm holding your munchkin.
I know. And you cry too all the time, you tell me.
Yeah.
I would do the same.
So
I cry all the time.
So like a grandma cries, I'm like, that's it.
Oh yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Or a dad.
I know. Oh, anytime. Oh gosh, yeah. If that were to happen, that'd be it.
I'm like, don't look at me. I'm awkwardly crying for you.
It's sweet though. It means you're doing this with your heart.
Oh,
and
100%.
Yeah. Do you enjoy every day?
Every day. It's not work to me.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Head to firstsightfrederick.com. Book an appointment if you're expecting, or gift it to somebody you know who is. Jessica will take care of you, and you'll be able to you can actually get multiple imaging, right, throughout the pregnancy.
Oh, yeah. All stages of the pregnancy.
How fun would that be? Watch the growth.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
All right. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.
Take care.
Oh, I love that. Almost makes me want to, not wish I were pregnant today. But if you are, head over to First Sight Frederick. Great opportunity to see your baby before they're here. If you think you need to create a bond, maybe for dad, oh my gosh, how about seeing that baby, yawn or smile or any of that? Well, if you're not interested in having a baby, human baby anyway, how about adopting an adorable kitty? I've got one for you in today's Pawsome Pets. It's sponsored by Pet and Home Care, trusted and reliable care since 1999, providing top quality service from highly trained pet care professionals. Whether pet sitting, doggy daycare, or kenneling, Pet and Home Care is the best choice. petandhomecare.com for more information. And I'd like to introduce you to Croy.
County Animal Shelter and Good Morning Frederick proudly present Pawsome Pets. Sponsored by Pet and Home Care. Now let's meet today's adorable adoptable pet.
I went to Frederick County Animal Control on Friday, and both Bethany and Sean were on vacation, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity to show you this lovable guy. This is Croy. He is a domestic short hair. He is all black except for this cute little patch of white right on his chest. He's about 13 months old, and oh, what a sweetheart. Playful, but not a kitten, and so much fun. And right now, if you'd like to see Croy, you actually don't need an appointment. You can actually go straight into the shelter at any time and spend some time with the kitties. They have a kitty cabana that you can go sit in and check it out. But if you want to go ahead and get your application going, you can do that now. Go to visit fcac.as.me. That's fcac.as.me. But look how sweet he is. Short hair, didn't seem to shed a lot, and very, very sweet. He will be in I think, the second kennel area up top when you go into that room, and he would love to be your possum pet. All right. And Croy is available now. If you're looking for a pet, I think they had 120 some animals available to adopt. Okay, a reminder, fill out the 100 Show survey. You can find it at Good Morning Frederick on Facebook. And tell a friend today about Good Morning Frederick. Have an amazing day. Get out there and let's be great, Frederick.